Hi guys, welcome back to Garden Girl. My name is Breanna. Today I'm going to show you a super easy or lazy way to plant your garlic for fall. So let's get right into it. So this is my garlic bed and I haven't added any soil. This is just the previous soil from this year's harvest. And so I just took all the weeds out of here, so all the little roots and different, if you got some quack grass or some different grass in here, take it out right away, or any dandelions or any other weeds, just get the roots out, then it'll give you a head start on next year's weeding and stuff. So this is just the main soil layer. And first, before you do anything, try to get a good size garlic head. Last year I made the mistake of taking small heads and I only got small heads of garlic. So you're going to want to take bigger cloves. This is a Red Russian type. And if you get the big heads, you'll get bigger cloves, and then the next year you'll get bigger heads as well from all those cloves that you're planting. So very important, try to get as big as you can. You don't have to get like this big. This kind of size is great. So yeah, just a good size to get you a good head start on your garlic forming. So the Red Russian garlic that I'm planting is a Hardneck variety, and Hardneck basically means it has a hard neck. And there's also another type called Softneck garlic. Those are the main two types that there are on the market. So the Hardneck I stick to because we do live in kind of a semi-cooler climate, so the Softneck wouldn't really work here. I mean, you could maybe get away with it. We're more in a zone 4B here, so it's pretty safe to stick with a Hardneck, and it's a real hardy garlic. And the Softneck, if you're in a warmer climate, that's great. You could go with a Softneck, but we like to stick to Hardneck around here because it's very hardy, and you always know you're going to get good results from it. I'll put some more information in the description box about the difference between Softneck and Hardneck varieties, so you have an idea there. You don't have to get the bags from the nurseries that have the seed garlic in it. A lot of times garlic for planting for home gardeners or growers is kind of marketed as seed garlic, but any garlic that you can try to get a naturally grown is the best, or organic is really good, is fine. So it can be from a farmer or from a grower, and then you can see if they have the variety on there. That helps, and then you can get some bigger heads as well, because sometimes the nurseries don't have very large heads in their bags. So if you want like these nice type heads like I got, you might have to get it from a farmer or from like your local farmer's market or something like that. So that's a little tip for you there. So all you really have to do is start breaking these guys off carefully, and you don't have to peel off the skin from the garlic, just like this. Just take them right off the main center of the head, like that. And yeah, we have some good sized garlic cloves here. This is perfect. So yeah, don't worry about making it too like clean or anything. It's okay if there's some of this skin around. It won't affect anything or peel or whatever. So you're going to want to, of course, plant with the bottom down and the tip up, or you're going to have garlic that tries to turn around in the soil and shoot up its growth a different way, so it's going to be kind of awkward. So try to get it with the bottom down. So just all you have to do is just set it here. You don't have to push it in at all, and you'll see why after. So you want to give them a good couple inch space so they can grow a good head, not super close and not super far. So set them in there so they can stand up pretty good without falling over. give them good space. Keep breaking them up as you go. Just set them in, doesn't have to be fancy. Spacing doesn't have to be perfect. So much like that. So I'll keep planting these guys and catch up with you when I'm done. So this is it. Just finished placing them all on the soil, and I just had enough. And this is a 3 by 6 bed, and I had about 4.4 pounds of garlic, pretty good sized cloves, and it filled it up completely, so that's really good. So next what you're going to want to do is top dress all this garlic with either a good compost. You can use, I'm going to use alpaca manure that's been composted a bit. You can use potting soil is great too, or like an aged sheep manure is really good. And you're just going to want to lay a nice dressing of this on top of the garlic. Alrighty, all done putting alpaca manure on and some compost as well, and it looks nice and full, and all the cloves are covered, and now all you need to do is mulch it for the winter. So you can use, I'd say the best options are your straw and your hay. I prefer straw because it doesn't have as much of a chance that it has a bunch of weed seed in it, whereas hay, you don't know what kind of seed is in there, but you can use whatever. I've done hay and it's fine, but I'll be using straw today. And you could also use leaves, but I find the straw or the hay is really good, and it keeps it really well insulated. So there it is. I give it a good cover, and you don't have to be like really high with it, but just make sure it's really well insulated. And then you can either water it a bit if the soil was quite dry when you were planting the garlic. I found that it was moist because we've had lots of rain lately, so that's good. And you can just wait I'll just wait for it to rain again to give it a good moisture again. So that's great. So that's pretty much it. And the reason why I think this method is good is because normally you would put your soil on top of your whatever existing soil you have and then plant your garlic. And what I find with that is you have to push your garlic way down, and it can kind of hurt the cloves. or if your soil's thicker, it's harder to push them in or wet. So this is an easy way to do it. You can just put your cloves in. You do have to make sure you push your cloves a little bit into the existing soil, and that way it won't fall around or whatever while you're putting on your soil and your straw. So just a little thing to keep in mind, and that's pretty much it. And it's quite easy to do, and like, I mean, for the amount of cloves I had, this is going to be a lot of nice garlic next year, so that'll be really awesome. So thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful, and keep growing and have an awesome day. Bo says happy gardening. See you later.